Hey there, it's Charlie, and today we are going on an overnight adventure in our holiday. We're driving to Promised Land to check out Tasmazia and the village of Lower Crackpot. I'm really excited because I've never been to Tasmazia and it sounds amazing. It has 8 mazes, 2 model villages and a lavender farm. We're then going to go and visit and stay in Sheffield before heading back down south tomorrow to explore Mole Creek, Derwent Bridge and some other parts of the Midlands before heading back to my parents. This is a nice little mini holiday in our holiday and I'm very excited. We're about halfway to Promised Land and we've just stopped in Campbelltown for a little bit of a break and for breakfast. We have officially made it to Promised Land. We're now in the car park of Tasmazia in the village of Lower Crackpot, and even from the car park, this place looks pretty strange. I'm concerned but really excited. Let's check it out. The post office of Lower Crackpot, which is an actual functioning post box. The big whistle in the garden embassy at the village of Lower Crackpot, the Embassy of Great Britain. On the left we have the Embassy of the United States, including the fine tea in Griffin's Wharf, Boston. On the right we have the Embassy of Mexico with a large cactus. And in the middle we have the Great Wall of Trump. Oh dear. Here is the Embassy of Israel, complete with Wailing Wall. Invisible obstacles, the Embassy of the invisible forces that control the world. The Embassy of India. Global warming may yet see us become a seaside village. We will be ready. The Principality of St. Nicholas. The Scandal House. We just finished up at Tasmazia in the village of Lower Crackpot. It was really, really amazing. We bought a bunch of souvenirs. The gift shop was great. We couldn't go into every area because not everywhere was wheelchair accessible, but the places that we did go were really interesting, and I even went in some of the places that weren't actually accessible and got stuck, but that was fun too. And we just had a really great time. Now we're going to go check in to our place where we're going to stay tonight in Sheffield. We've just made it here to the Kentish Hills Retreat and had a chat to the owner. Turns out they have a barbecue here and they provide you with tongs and oils and sprays and stuff if you want to do your own barbecuing, which is great. And they have alpacas that you can feed and they'll give you food to feed them. But they have advised you not to try and selfie with them because someone did try and selfie with one and hook it around its neck and it spat at him, which I think is probably fair. I'm very excited. This place is really cute. So we'll just relax for a while and charge the wheelchair, and then later we'll go explore the town of Sheffield and check out the murals, and then we'll go get some dinner. Here is the little barbecue area that they have available. It's in this adorable, secluded little woodland space. We've come down to visit the alpacas. We have not currently got them food though, so they're not interested in us. And then over here is the alpaca, described to us to be designed like a poodle. And in the distance there's a horsey. And here's the horsey come up to the fence. I think the horse looks like Spirit from the movie Spirit of the Cimarron, not Spirit of the Silmarillion as I tend to miscall it. Very pretty horse. And alpacas and poodle alpaca. Alright, now we're going to go for a walk into town. Welcome to Sheffield, town of murals, Tasmania's outdoor art gallery. And here are some of their most recent murals. Let's go check them out. Here we have a small bit of history from the area. Here we have a mural of a muralist painting a mural and a dog, let's say painting on a painting. I like it. Here is the mural on the other side of the one that we just looked at. This one's full of native fauna. This is a compilation from 2023 Mural Fest. This is a slightly older mural in this area from 2014. Here we have a mural of Butler's mail coach based in 1910. This one's pretty spectacular. If you can't tell from the clip, the service station pump and jerry can and tyre are all 3D, but the rest is just drawn. I really enjoy the 3D elements in some of these murals. We're not going to see every single mural on our outing today, but here is a map of where all the murals are if you ever come to Sheffield and you want to do this yourself. This is in the car park behind the IGA. This is a tactile mural. Most of the murals are visual, and someone in the community wanted to make one that was specifically for low vision and vision impaired people, and this is what was created. I think that's really, really cool to see. What a great example of accessibility in art. I think that's awesome. Goodbye, Kentish Hills Retreat. Thanks for having us. We were driving down the road and we spotted another big item. A big Tasmanian tiger, or thylacine, on top of the Tasmanian Tiger Country Store Mole Creek Hotel. We're actually going to be seeing a Tassie devil in Mole Creek, so this is perfect. I'm very excited. And this is our original destination for Mole Creek, the big Tassie devil. Isn't it spectacular? We've stopped at a lookout here at the Highlands Lake and we found this Highlands Tasmania map, and a lot of the places here we're actually going today, so this is pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you the view. This isn't the view I was talking about, but this is peak Tasmania right here. And a nest. This is the view I was talking about. Isn't that spectacular? We've just finished up at our main destination for the day, which is the Wall, or the Wall in the Wilderness, located here in Derwent Bridge. There is absolutely no photography or videography allowed, so we didn't do that. But what I can tell you is that it is an absolutely stunning and really impressive place to go. It is a series of wood carving artworks about Tasmania and its history, done by a local artist over the course of several decades. It is really, really worth seeing. We also bought a book which has some detailed photos of the art, which I'm not going to show you because you've got to come and check it out yourself, but it's a wonderful thing for us to have and keep for our own records. This was really, really incredible. I highly recommend coming here if you are ever in Tassie. Come check out the Wall at Derwent Bridge. We have found the Bronte Lagoon. This monument was erected in 1983 by the members of the Institution of Surveyors Australia, Tasmania Division, to commemorate the early surveyors who explored and mapped the state. Located near the geographical centre of Tasmania, it is similar to the cairn erected by James Sprent on Mount La Perouse during his trigonometrical survey in 1833 to 1855. These are some of Hydro Tasmania's pipes out near Tarraleah. This is how we get our water. And behind me is Hydro Tas, which is huge. But yeah, these are the water pipes on the way to Tarraleah. Pretty bloody incredible. Here's some information for the hydro power station, and here is a little lookout reserve area with the hydro station and those pipes I showed you in the background. And here is the other side of those pipes. Absolutely spectacular. See those pipes down there? That's what we showed you before. And they come all the way up here and all the way back there. And they're massive. Here we have the pipes running down past the hydro. Those are the pipes that we showed you first. And they do go all the way up. Here are the vertical poles over the pipes. And I know it can be a little bit hard to get a sense of scale in these videos sometimes, so conveniently, here is one of the pipes, and here is an Ian for scale. That's a bloody big pipe. And now here we are above the pipes. The Tarraleah Pond. Gorgeous. And this is the Big Raspberry here at Westaway. We just stopped at the Westbury Raspberry Farm to check out the Big Raspberry, and then we got Valhalla ice cream. I got peppermint choc chip.
I got Fruits of the Forest.
They're really good.